Hey, so I had a minute to jump on, and I wanted to add some insight to last night's assault, if you will, that we saw from Will Smith with Chris Rock. And if you're not familiar with the incident, Chris Rock made a joke concerning Jada Pickett's condition of alopecia. From that, Will Smith reacted both with an emotion of laughter, which we know that laughter sometimes has many emotions hidden behind it. And certainly that turned into rage. And I want to be mindful that anger management is something that we all have to go through in our life, and different situations are going to cause us to either react or respond in different ways. Certainly, Will Smith's actions, it was not justified in him putting his hands on another man based on a comment. However, the point I want to make is this is why it's important to have a network of men around you, particularly men that are stronger than you in particular areas, because we need different perspectives. And the longer you sit with other men, you learn things, you pick up certain tools that help you not in the moment, but in situations where you are at a place where you want to react to something. And certainly Will Smith will have to go through some reconciling with himself over that incident that happened on last night. And I'm sure he's remorseful. I'm sure he is having some time to reflect on the situation. However, this situation that happened, he will be judged for in the histories of time. And so while many are looking at this as a point of him defending his wife, I want to point out a few things. Number one, it's important to get around stronger men than yourself. Number two, it's important to understand your tipping points, understand your breaking points. And we don't know what those points are because in the moment, we're oftentimes only left to only have what is left over. And this is why a lot of men are in prison. This is why a lot of men are missing out on opportunities in their life because they're oftentimes reacting to what someone else has said about them. Number three, the ego, the male ego, has to be put in check every day. We have to check our ego because you can be right at the wrong time and you can be wrong at the right time. Those things do happen. And so it's important to be clear about making sure that you are under control at all times. Nobody controls me but me. And therefore, I can't let another person's words, whether male or female, cause me to react in a certain way that could put my family in jeopardy. Because had this situation been in any other place, it could have went a different way. And therefore, we have to be mindful and to be present in the moment. And while Chris Rock may have said something that offended Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, he did not have the right to respond in the way that he did. However, this is what leaves us at a place where we oftentimes have to be mindful of our actions. And so I wanted to just give you guys some insight. 21st Century Fatherhood is all about accountability, holding yourself accountable in these types of situations so that when these opportunities arise, you can make the right choice. And the right choice is to be under control at all times and never to allow yourself to be overtaken by emotion to the point where you walk on a national stage and slap another man. So therefore, in justifying the situation, there is no justification. He assaulted another man and that other man responded in a way that, in my opinion, was a man under control. And therefore, he must be held accountable for his actions, whether he's held accountable in the court of law or in the award being taken from him. He must be held accountable. How are you dealing with your anger in those moments? Because we're all going to have a tipping point in our life. And so this is your time to evaluate, to think about what you would do in that situation. And are you in a group and around men that can hold you accountable in times like this? Because we all need somebody. Reach out, reach up, And let's work together. Let's build and let's support one another in all of these situations, because we all can do better every single day. All right, peace.